Hello, this is Gonzo from Lowland Lines, and with me is De Muslim. De Muslim, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you liking DreamHack? How do you like the atmosphere?
You know what, I've never been before and I'm really enjoying it. When I first arrived in Sweden, we arrived in Gothenburg, and yeah, I was it was extremely cold. I wasn't dressed for the weather at all. And then, but yeah, as we started traveling like on a bus, the views and the landscapes and stuff, and just the people in general, I love Sweden. I've always wanted to come here. Like at first, it was just because of the stereotype of the beautiful women, but the air's crisp and clean. It's lovely to like just spend time here. Everyone's really nice and pleasant. Everyone speaks perfect English, it seems, and DreamHack in general, it's been really inviting. The event itself was a little bad in the way that it was best of one. It was a bit of a bad surprise, but I'm happy with everything else besides that.
Yeah, I noticed also the whole organizing of the StarCraft tournament is a bit flawed with the best of one, who is kind of harsh, and also the flip of a coin that has been applied. It's really not what esports should be about. I mean, how did you experience the tournament for yourself?
Well, the game playing, I arrived late due to my taxi breaking down, and my game was like the first stage match, so I didn't actually get to play any before the first game, and that's when I got cheesed by Adel Scott. So it hasn't been the most pleasant tournament experience, although the admins and such did everything they could to make it as free-flowing as possible and smooth running. And yeah, besides that little blip, but that was my own fault really, everything's been great. Yeah, really enjoyed the experience, and the crowd's been very welcoming.
So actually, it was just kind of an unfortunate series of events which caused you to be not fully prepared for the matches themselves.
Pretty much, yeah. I arrived without a warm-up really, and went into the games, and mentally it was my own fault. I should have got here a lot earlier, but I can't account for such things as taxis breaking down, which would have given me a few warm-up games. But yeah, I'm not happy with how things went. I got to cast the EPS Scandinavia for ESL afterwards, which was time-filling, so I'm quite happy with how that went. But I'll look at this whole thing as a positive experience, not only for my morale and motivation, because I really know that I have what it takes to be the best, or not to be the best, but to be one of the best, or I know I have the ability to do well in a tournament. But Sweden, yeah, I have to go back to Sweden again. I'm so glad I've actually came here now. I want to come back again as soon as possible, and that's Martijn, he's a fag.
No, he's also part of my team.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm just enjoying my time here and looking forward to the party later.
Alright, so I guess we'll be seeing you back next year, no?
Hopefully, or DreamHack Summer. I mean, you know what? I've actually enjoyed the cold here, like the snow and the scenery. Just everything's been great. I'd love to come again.
All right, cool. What would you say is your favorite game that you have seen here at DreamHack?
Whoa. You know what? I haven't actually seen that many, although the game between Mana and Nama on Metalopolis was pretty cool. I like the long games. I like the cool games. Besides, games. Yeah, I like those that last for quite a while. But besides that, I guess the Mana and Nama series was pretty good overall. I mean, anything that goes to 2-2 and then a 3-2 like game decider for either one, they're always really cool. And yeah, I think most games have provided some entertainment, especially Action Jesus doing his 6-pool stuff. But yeah, they need to get rid of the best of one.
Yeah, I also interviewed Action Jesus and talked about 6-pool. He was pretty happy about himself 6-pooling all the time and 6-pooling very often. But do you consider 6-pool a cheese?
It's a viable strategy. I don't think you should be able to live off the strategy or beat everyone with it. But he took advantage of the system. So fair play to him. I've never heard of the guy before until this event. He's got a really cool nickname. As soon as I saw his name on the page, I was like, that guy's pretty awesome. And yeah, he took advantage of it. He was a clever guy to do that. And yeah, I think he's shown everybody that, yeah, if you can, you should abuse.
All right, cool. Where do you see yourself in the future? I mean, do you have a certain goal? You want to? Lots of people say I want to win GSL one day, but is it also one of your goals? Do you think it's possible to get there, or what do you think?
After playing with some of the Koreans here and over the ladder for the last few days, they don't scare me at all. I'm very confident about playing against the Koreans. While they are very hyped, I think it's overhyping a lot of the time. People may frown on me for saying that, but I think this tournament's just one to prove it. Like a player like, was it Nama who took down top? Yeah, Nama hasn't been like the strongest TVT player in Europe, but he managed to take out top pretty comfortably. And GSL, while it is an aim for me in the future, right now I'm quite happy with Europe. Germany is where I'm residing at the moment, and I'm having a good time. But yeah, the future's open right now. I don't know where I'll be, but I won't count anything. I won't say no to anything.
All right, cool. What about your training? Do you is it really like with a schedule, or do you just randomly get up in the morning and try to play as much as you want or you feel like, or how is it?
My training schedule at the start, during the beta and such, was pretty heavy. Although it was still free flowing, like I didn't really set myself times. I would just play when I wanted to play, but that happened to be a lot of the time, so I was training a lot. Recently, I had a few real life issues which I've had to cope with. One of them being moving destination. I'm now living in Germany, and had a few troubles with people while I was over there, but everything's starting to get back on track. And playing wise, it could be anything from 0 to 5 hours recently, which that's not how you want it to be, but I'm going to make sure that it's at least 8 hours per day, and I'm going to get back to my normal self.
You are motivated to get better.
Yeah, definitely. This tournament, although I didn't really get to show my full self, given that it's best of one, I've got the EPS in a week, or EPS finals in Germany in a week. I just came off an English LAN victory, which was £3,000, so I know I have the potential to do what it takes to win a tournament, but I really need to get that consistency, that motivation, which I think I'm getting. Like each day that passes and each problem that becomes less apparent in my life, I'm feeling things get back on track, if you like. And in the near future, I hope people will look at me as they once did in the beta as a real top competitor.
All right, good. What player do you really admire? It doesn't matter anywhere at all. Just what player would you say, this is a guy I love to watch. I watch his replays, his VODs online, and this is really an influence to me.
An influence? Ooh. I'd probably say Bratok, actually. He's an exceptional player. We're pretty similar in our styles, if you like, but there's certain, what they're called, I forgot the word, but anyway, we both share a kind of fast gameplay, harassy, multitasky, and if there's anyone I like to compare myself against, it's Bratok. I think we both have the ability to do really good. He's always been really strong, like even since the Brood War days. I even called him the Terminator because there's a point in ladder where I just couldn't beat him. But recently, I think we're kind of using each other as a stepping stone. Like when one player's doing better, the other player realizes, I need to step it up. So I'd like to say he influences me when he does better than me, and I like to carry on the leapfrogging and get that extra step on him. But I'd say Bratok.
All right, fair enough. Thanks a lot for this interview, and good luck with your further career.
Oh, thank you. And shout-outs?
Yeah, shout-outs. You have any shout-outs?
Yeah, I'll give a shout-out to Kevin van der Kooi, also known as Rotterdam. He's a big friend of mine, and hopefully I'll be living with him soon, which will help my motivation and just have a lot of fun. A shout-out to Patrick Bollaboom as well, also known as Dabu. He wanted a shout-out, and he's a handsome fellow. Madfrog as well, he's hella handsome. Got to give a shout out to him. And MTW and its sponsors, Sennheiser, Kaspersky, OCC Technology, MySN Gaming and Rocket. I'd also like to say thanks to friends and family for supporting me. And I'd actually like to thank the haters as well, because even though they give me negative comments, they always spur me on to prove them wrong.
All right, cool. They motivated to do some extra effort and prove them wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And I love the positive comments when I read sites after my game, so I'd like to thank everyone, yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you.